Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your full moon in Virgo reading. The full moon in Virgo is on March the 7th, and this lunation is going to be coinciding with Saturn moving into Pisces. So this is a great time for us to look at our boundaries, dissolve some of those boundaries, maybe set up new sense of limitation or limitlessness around our faith, our belief, the things we believe in. Let's get started, Leo, with your overall energy. The Servant of Cups. This is like the Page of Cups. And this is showing a real openness, a real softening on your part about your experiences, the appreciation of the information, the feelings, the sense of flow that is occurring for you at this time. A sense of possible overwhelm can be overcome through this real desire and ability that you have to let go, to relax, to find enjoyment in the uncertainty, even the chaos that is accompanying us, to trust that whatever happens, you are safe, that you are able to find opportunities in every experience, and that relaxing and enjoying the ride is half of the battle. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, we have the Nine of Swords, which is showing you looking very hard at your working patterns, your organizational patterns, your understanding the patterns of your career, your work life, your habits around meeting the expectations of others. This may be you recognizing a sense of oppression in your place of business or work, your community. Perhaps you are experiencing some major catastrophe or possible even difficult ruin as a result of some ongoing condition, unfairness, injustice, social exclusion, almost a sense of rejection. You are recognizing that as a pattern rather than as an isolated incident that you are in a position to take responsibility for. This is you understanding that this failure that you may be experiencing now, or that may be looming in your place of employment, as an example, is something that you have experienced repeatedly and that you bear some responsibility for. And looking at those attitudes, those thoughts, those actions that have allowed you to go along with the flow, allow yourself to be even victimized, you're recognizing that this is something that you are mourning as a pattern that no longer can obstruct your forward motion. You're closing out this pattern of grief, this pattern of oppression. This can really be your getting rid of a boss, an oppressive boss, as an example. It can also just simply mean that some authority figure, you are releasing yourself from their control. In the first house, we have the Temperance card. And this is a lovely antidote to the sense of external pressure that you may be feeling, where your personal and individual focus and attention has been on the way in which you can heal yourself from this external cycle of blockage, so that you take responsibility for the things that you can do to change or improve your experience. You're also looking at aligning the opportunities that you have, and even this disaster, to create a more positive environment moving forward for yourself. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your safety, your unconscious, the Five of Pentacles is confirming that you are no longer in alignment with a former circle, employment, organization, perhaps that you have been aligned with for a long time. This can even be about your family circle, reinforcing a sense of a lack of support that you're receiving, and your ability to reject a circle that does not support you, to recognize that what you need is not on offer here, and that you are in a position to change this. You desire to change this, and looking to move away from a place in which you felt disallowed from moving ahead, growing, changing of your own volition. You are looking to those circles, those supports that can give you what you need. In the seventh house, house of your significant others, we have the Chariot card, which again is showing this incredible capacity for you to take the challenges, external challenges you're experiencing, the conflicts that exist in these environments, and really synthesize them in order to push you forward into a direction of your desire. This is also your understanding that you need help to create these changes. You need assistance, you need alliances, and your ability to identify those and seek those where they can be found is part of what is providing you with the focus to move successfully forward in a new direction. I'm going to clarify the Temperance card in the first house with the Knight of Cups in the second house, and the Queen of Wands in the third house. We're back to this opening up, this discovery and exploration of yourself, of your feelings, of the feelings that your experiences have generated. And in the case where you recognize oppression or an oppressor in your social community, you are meeting that, addressing that with the courage, the bravery, the passion you're gaining from your own healing journey. And that is taking responsibility for those things that you can change and changing them within yourself. And they are creating this ripple of empowerment in your community circle, in finding the tribe that will support you, that will offer you the resources you need, because you're able to magnetize and identify those things within yourself. The Five of Jades in the fourth house is clarified by the Five of Wands in the fifth house and the Sun in the sixth house. I love it. A lot of change here. Again, this desire for change is being reinforced, but rather than blaming or identifying the oppressor outside of yourself, you're really looking at ways that you can bring the resources, the alliances that are in your environment together by agreement towards working towards your happiness, your joy. You are recognizing a skill, a talent that you have always had that gives you joy. And that skill may be the ability to bring people together, the ability to motivate others through the passion and deep determination that you exhibit, the bravery and courage you have as you point yourself in the direction of a cherished goal. The way that you're able to bring people together as you have now identified what makes you feel good. And it is the ability in this instance to support others, to work together in a maximal way that creates equity, that creates joy and understanding and enlightenment in understanding the service that your work provides. The Chariot in the 7th house is clarified by the King of Cups in the 8th house and the King of Pentacles in the 9th house. Wow, a lot of mastery you are realizing out of this experience of oppression, perhaps even depression, where you felt blocked in your career, in your employment, in your social environment, in your community. You are recognizing the ability to not only support those that need support by understanding your own struggle to overcome challenges, but also this ability to invest in your security, your stability, your material comfort as an example to others, as a way that you are teaching others how to move through this experience with happiness, with joy, with a sense of enjoying the journey. The 9 of Swords in the 10th house is being clarified by the Strength card in the 11th house and the Death card in the 9th house. Tremendous, tremendous change happening. You're welcoming in, you're closing out this old pattern of oppressive leadership, of domination by an individual or an organization that really limited the ability of you to grow and your peers and colleagues. Wherever you fit on that spectrum, you are in a position of releasing, relaxing into this experience, choosing the path of your greatest joy and pleasure, what feels good. And through that exploration and opening up of your power, of your joy and pleasure, you are magnetizing others who feel similarly. This has not been an easy growth. This has not been an easy path. You have had to overcome successive regimes of domination, power, leadership in an organization where your ability to cope, to even survive, has been tested repeatedly. You may have seen a lot of friends, allies come and go. However, in this new awareness, this new movement towards happiness and thus your victory, you are letting go, joyfully letting go of the old guard, the old way of doing things, and you're opening yourself up to the new resources, the new circle of support, your new colleagues and allies. I hope you're finding this reading useful. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all your comments, donations, and all the support that you give me. So, I have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. I hope this has been useful to you, Leo. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, namaste.